our skid pad. This is where we're going to take everything that we were talking about in class, start putting it into real world application. Specifically, this is a feel exercise. Get you comfortable with the car, comfortable with the concept of turning the car using weight transfer, using lift turn weight and lift turn brake. This is also our first look at left foot braking. So, a little note about that left foot braking is that we've taken out the vacuum assist on all these systems. So what that means in practical terms is when you want to engage that brake, you really got to get into it. It also means first inch or so this pedal doesn't engage much, which I mentioned because once we get going, we're going to shift into second. We'll be camped out there for most of the day. And at that point, just go ahead and migrate that foot over and just keep contact with that pedal. A, it's a lot faster back to brake, and B, it's well, it keeps you from doing that dance in the middle of the corner trying to figure out where your foot's at. But again, don't worry, you're not riding the brake or anything like that, but keeping contact with that pedal is really good. When we get out there, patience is going to be really important. By that, what I mean, let's say we're coming in for our lift turn weight. We come in, we put in our wheel input. We give it a quarter to maybe a half turn of the wheel. Remember, whatever you put in on entry, you got to take out on counter, so don't work harder than you have to. So just quarter to a half, and then hold that steering wheel. Let the slide develop. You'll see it takes some time to develop. Same thing when we get into that brake. So lift, turn, brake. Stay on that brake, ride that brake through that slide. Last thing is going to be throttle. Anytime you get onto that throttle, feather that throttle in. Give yourself room to build to something. We just romp on that gas, we're probably just going for a cookie cutter ride. So then give yourself room to build. So, all right, here we go. Trust me, this makes a lot more sense once you're in this seat. All right, so we'll let our course here. Shift in a second, get that left foot over for good habits. We'll let our course, we're going to start with lift turn weight. So no brakes at all, just using the momentum of the vehicle. All right, so at our course, get some momentum up. Looking left and lift turn weight. Look how long that takes to develop, right? Okay, once again, nice straight line. Again. Up the outside, lift, turn, Alright, so let's crisp it up a little bit of brake. Lift, turn, and brake. So, come in. Lift, turn, and brake. You know how much more aggressive that weight transfer is. It really puts that weight on the nose, right? Yeah. So, once again. Straight line. Again. Lift, turn, brake. Alright, so now we want to get our vision working. So we want to be looking where we're going. So in this case, look to that second cone out there. So, looking left, turn, brake. Working ahead of the car, processing that information thoroughly. So, once again, right on the outside, making our approach. Looking left, lift, turn, and brake. Okay, last bit, keep feathering that throttle at the end. Counter steer a little early, get some throttle steer. So, nice straight line, coming in, looking left, lift, turn, and brake. Counter, square it up. Nice straight line, coming in. Looking left, lift, turn, and brake. Yeah. All right. Like I said, this is a feel exercise. I can talk all day, but this is going faster than practice. What do you say? Hell yeah.
I'm wondering. I guess I'll figure out too. But were you like? I guess I'll figure out too. I'm wondering how hard you press on the brake.
Yeah, we'll play around with those thresholds a little bit, like pretty hard. You know, give it some. Yeah, we'll play around with that a bit out there, so you can really kind of get that feel for it. Yeah.
We swapping?
Yep. There you go. Yeah, just rotate. Yeah, they'll all pop loose all at the same time. Yep.
That the gravel really slows it down.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things. Finding that trust that that slide will slow you down. Coming in from today?
Seattle.
Oh, right on. What neighborhood?
Junkins Park.
Oh, okay.
And International District.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm right over in Leshak.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't realize how close this place was. I should have came here sooner.
Yeah, it's amazing to have this in our backyard, you know?
I think so.
Yeah. Don't forget your comm when you get a chance.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, how'd you hear about us? What brought you in?
Gosh, I don't even know how I found it, but I first heard about DirtFish and Dirt Rally.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the game. Yeah, yeah. It's amazing how good a job they did of mapping this.
I think so.
property.
Yeah, I know. I
It's-
saw the property. It's like, wow, it's just like the training compound.
give that comm just a little push further. It's just not quite seated in there. Yeah. There it is. I'm pretty loud, but now I can yell directly in your ear.
You can hear me loud?
Yeah, yeah, I got you. If you need volume controls are here if I'm too loud or too quiet.
I'm trying to curb my excitement. I may, but just yell out.
Yeah, no, great. I love it. Nice sloppy day today for you. So.
I didn't realize that I was going to be directly in the splash zone. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm fine. I'll watch this when we get home.
Yeah, the Gallagher effect, right? Yeah.
How many people usually like attend these courses in a session? Usually like
we can run as many as 5 cars, so 10 people is kind of like our maximum. At that point, like it starts to get a little unwieldy, and the roads degrade really fast and that kind of thing. So that's what we found through a lot of testing is about 5 cars running at the same time is about the max.
Do you guys have to like do maintenance on these like dirt roads, like re-rock them?
Oh yeah, you'll see we have a tractor crew that does it in between each of our yeah, when we go over to the boneyard, in between each set, we're going to be rebuilding the road.
I see.
Because you'll see the road degrade too, is like, as you drive it, it actively is changing. So that's part of the fun about rally, is that a corner will never drive the same twice. It's always, you got to make little adjustments and little things like that.
Does it like change in like it gets less grippy over time? Like more people ride on it and it gets less grippy? Or?
Yeah, so like if you look at like the shape of the corner, right? And as cars drive through it, you're going to broom material out to this outside. So out here, you'll get like almost 2 feet deep. You can get like up to like 2 feet deep of just this oatmeal like wet concrete almost.
Yeah.
Which means the inside is almost carved down to road base, so you've got a lot of grip. So that's why we like this good late apex line like this, is where we are grabbing that grip for our exit, right? Whereas if you end up out here, this is just going to be soup. And you'll end up like bogging way down and having to like churn through all that before you can get speed back up. So, and a lot of that is just kind of reading the road, and like you can see on wet conditions like this, you'll see like shiny patches, of course, are really slippery. Darker patches have grip, you know, like, and so you start to, the more time you spend with it, the more you're able to read the road and you adjust your line accordingly. Yeah. We won't get into too much of that in a half day, but
yeah.
you know.
I'm sure it needs a lot of practice to gain that intuition.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
just feeling things out the entire time.
yeah, I mean, rally's a lot of a feel sport where you you really feel what the car is doing and what you need to give to it as you go. That's, you know, again, why we're out here on the skid pad, to like really play around with it and feel what that car is going to give to us.
And I'm pretty glad it's not like storming. I saw the weather report that said it was. And,
yeah, this is actually a pretty good day for this time of year, you know.
Right, yeah. I hope it really doesn't kick off, because now I see it's just gonna come right into the car. So.
Oh yeah.
When you were going on the straight, was it full throttle or were you like half?
No, I wouldn't say full. Yeah, you know, it's like there's a certain amount of momentum that we need to make it happen, for that weight transfer to happen. We'll probably feel that where it's like if we're under that threshold, it just can't really get enough weight to the front to get that rear end loose. So you need potential energy going into it, but I wouldn't say you need to be like full gas, you know.
Oh, okay. I see. Not like full gas out of the corner, but when you're on the straight.
Right, when you're making your approach.
Is there like enough traction to?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, there's enough traction to get after it. We'll play around with those speeds. All right, let's go ahead and head on in there. All right. Left here. Get that left foot over for good habits. We'll let her course here, and we'll start with lift, curve, and lead. All right. Nice straight line. Straight. Lift. That steering wheel a little hard. You feel that tendency to want to turn out of it? Good slide.
Okay, just keep the hold.
Yeah, just hold it. Just let's feel what that gives us. All right, nice straight line. Coming in. There you go. All right, there you go. Nice straight line. There you go. All right. Straight line. Really good. You feel how like that slide just came right around. Really calm.
I'm afraid of like
that one goes just a little bit too long, so stop, hold, stop. Yeah, go ahead and fire her back up. Yep, that's it. Yep. So we'll just Goldilocks that. You know, yeah, get a little bit of cower steer. Off. All right, here we go. Yeah. There we go. Good. All right, let's go ahead and introduce that brake. So lift, turn, brake. All right. Here we go. Straight line. Lift, turn, brake. A little more momentum into that. That one was just like a little bit underneath that pressure. All right, here we go. Maybe a little heavy on that brake. Okay, hold on like that back just a touch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just a little too heavy. There we go. There we go. You feel that? Good. Inputs, the brake, hold that brake and hold the steering angle. Here we go. Lift, turn, brake. There you go. Good. Feel that how you stay on that brake and it really scrubs off that speed for you. It stays in that spot. Lift, turn, and brake. Good. A little heavy on that brake. Lift back down on it. Lift, turn, and brake. Yeah. Straight line. And lift, turn, and brake. All right, here we go. Lift, brake. All right, let's start working our vision. So, on approach, I want you to look at that next set of cones. All right. Brake. Looking left. Lift, turn, brake. There you go. Feel how that lines you up just by putting that vision out in front. Really lines you up. Looking left, lift, turn, brake. Nice. Yeah. It's amazing how much vision is everything is live. Look at left, lift, turn, brake. Yeah, I feel like maybe a little too hard on that brake before we get down. Lift, turn, brake. Yeah, well, just stay in that with that wheel angle a little longer. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Good. Yeah, we just hit a greasy patch, and so we have to counter a little early, but that's good. here with me. All right, here we go. Great. Yeah, there we go. Nice, straight. Looking left. Lift, turn, brake. Just a little more throttle. Yep. That's very nice. Looking left. Lift, turn, brake. On the throttle. Yeah, just a little super drive off. Over here. Left, lift, turn, brake. Lift, turn, and brake. Yeah, just a little drive off. All right. Okay, one more. Straight line. Lift, turn, and brake. All right, here we go. Last one. There we go. Second left. Lift, turn, and brake. Down the road. Yeah, there it is. Good. Left, lift, turn, brake. Alright, good stuff, man. Really good. So, yeah, what we want you to feel there is that weight transfer, you know, and I think we were really successful in that. And like, so you get on that brake, it lightens that rear end, brings that around, and just that feel for the car of like, oh, that's all right. So yeah, that's all looking really good. I think things to keep an eye on as we keep going today is just that patience with that brake. There was a few times where we were coming off that brake just a little bit too soon, and you feel how that kind of disrupts the slide, and then we're having to chase it with wheel. So that's where we end up with where we're trying to catch the car with the wheel. So just stay on that brake
a little bit longer.
Yeah, just a little longer staying on that brake. But really looking good. Our throttle steers are looking really good too. Like that's feeling really nice and progressive. And yeah, the lift turn brakes are looking good. I think just keep an eye on that patience with the brake. Cool, good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Really good.